So the words learning and Instagram honestly do not go together very well. Instagram is a platform used to share pictures, and for me, spend a lot of time wasted on Instagram Reels. However, what if I told you that with this method, you're able to learn a language without even really studying, just using Instagram the way you would have before? This video is how to learn a language with Instagram. Y con este método, yo puedo hablar español a un nivel conversacional y puedo usar el español en mi trabajo, ¿está bien? Y para hacer nuevos amigos en solo 9 meses de estudio, estás loco. But it's not that hard. You just have to put in the consistent work, and with this method, it makes it a lot more fun to do so because you get to learn about the culture of the people and see some funny videos in your target language. So let's get into the method. Okay, so we have a new hoodie because the mic did not fit on my other shirt, and we also have a device. So what you need in this method is you need to first have your device and go into your settings and change your language to your target language. Now for me, I'm learning Spanish, so I will go into my settings here and then I will click on Español. Now that your device is in your target language, your Instagram is in that target language as well, which is crucial to get your account set up so you'll be seeing videos in that target language. So you're able to tailor your Instagram experience to what you want to see by going to the Explore page and translating the words you want to see to the content you want to watch. So for me, I want to watch things about basketball. So in Spanish, basketball is baloncesto. So I'll search up baloncesto, and when I'm on my Explore page, there's many different videos of baloncesto or basketball in Spanish. So what I'm able to do here is scroll through these pictures and like every single one of them. Now, what's great about Instagram is when you search it up, you can just continuously scroll down and like the pictures. Now, for me, if you really like the content, you're able to then follow these people and see them on your main homepage. So guys, now as we see here, my Instagram is just filled with content that I like in my target language, which is Spanish. We have influencers talking, we have funny memes and videos, and so we have everything ready to actually start using the methods to learn the language. Oh, we have our Instagram here, and the first method is just simply scrolling through your home page. Here we have a video, a basketball video in Spanish, and just scrolling through and watching the content. You can do this for 15 to 20 minutes a day, and you're consistently consuming content in your target language on things that you actually want to see. It's like your Instagram in your target language, which is great. Another method I love is the Instagram Reels comment section. So this video right here, it's kind of a sports video, and it says, a girl says, amor, te compraste Kobe, de las que tanto hablabas, y si quieres podemos ir a la pista y estrenarlas juntos. So it's like, hey, I bought you these Kobe's, like, and if you want, we can go like to the track together if you want and like use them. And it's basically him going like, oh my gosh, you're my wife. I have to propose right away. I can't believe you did that for me. So that video alone is pretty funny. Now, if you go to the comments, you can see people reacting to it. It's like, is it very difficult to find something like this? Like, it's like, is it difficult? You know, like, what else? There's like people like put a ring on it. Ojalá. It's like, I hope, like, hopefully, that's fire. So it's very funny. It's another way where you just kind of get lost in these comments here, and all of a sudden you scroll through and you get invested. You're like, what are they saying? So then if you don't understand, you'll translate, and all of a sudden you just learn all this new vocabulary, because a lot of people say reading is very important in another language. However, you are technically reading, but you're reading some interesting kind of comments sometimes, which is really funny. So the next method we have is stories. So When you go on Instagram, when you follow people, you're able to see their stories. It's posts that they make for 24 hours just for people who follow them. So I followed all Spanish accounts that I want to see. So when I go on my stories tab, we have UFC Spanish. So there's a big kind of fight weekend coming up this next weekend. So we have all the different fighters and they're talking about it in Spanish. So if we come through here, it's like, who do you think is the best? And that's a tough question. I'm not going to answer that. And who do you think is the best? Honestly, for this one, and in my personal opinion, I think Jon Jones is the best. Anyway, with further example here, we have different content for different people. Here's them posting their post in Spanish and the different contents they have done in Spanish. So it is overall great. I only follow 3 people right now. I should be following more, but as you kind of go through and find accounts that you like, you'll follow more and more people and see the stories that they post every single day. And if you follow 100 or 200 accounts and they post stories, it's going to take you 15 minutes to go through all of their stories, and all of their content is going to be in Spanish. Now, the next way you can use Instagram to learn a language is with your handy dandy cue cards right here. So there is a ton of videos that you will be seeing with a ton of text on the screen. Now, every single word you're obviously not going to know. What you can do is then translate the whole entire sentence into your target language and make it into a cue card. Then after doing this and reviewing the sentence for the words that you don't know, you'll see it over and over again. So you'll be able to translate that into Spanish, review your cue cards after every time you watch Instagram or when you have time available. And then when you go back on Instagram, you'll understand through the context of the cue cards what these words mean that you will see a lot scrolling through. Okay, so my final method here, it's kind of a bonus method. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. This is more of an extroverted method. However, if you're looking for some people with common interest in your target language that you can talk to and become friends with, what you can do is go into your Explore. Then for me, I like basketball videos and fighting videos. So if you want to meet someone who likes martial arts or likes basketball, in the comments, there's people talking. And if you want to just go for it, this guy is talking about basketball. You could be like, hey, go onto his account. And if they have a public account, you're able to direct message them and say something like, hola, ¿cómo estás? He estado aprendiendo español por 8 meses. Y yo quiero hablar contigo de las cosas que me encanta, como baloncesto, como MMA. You can do that if you like. Now, obviously, not everyone's going to respond or want to talk to you. But if you want to find someone to talk to in your own niche, it's a way that you can actually find people who would be willing to talk to you about things that you like talking about as well. And they're in your target language as well. So give it a go if you want. It's a bonus method. You don't have to do it. Right, guys, that is the video. This is how you can use Instagram to learn another language. It's helped me a lot, and I've made a ton of progress in my listening skills and my reading skills doing this. And you can even make a couple new friends. So if this is something you've never thought of before or something that you think could be useful, let me know in the comments section down below. And if you made it all the way to the end, please hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be pumping out a lot of videos to help you guys learn another language. And that's everything for me. So I'll see you guys in the next video.